Paris, the city of light, is not named for its iconic sparkling Eiffel Tower or its radiant cityscape at night. This is the first thing you need to know when we start to peel back the layers of this enchanting metropolis. Yes, Paris is indeed known as the City of Light, and yes, it's undeniably one of the most radiant cities on the globe. But the origin of this nickname, this moniker that has become so intertwined with the city's identity, is not what you might think. It's not about the glimmering lights that dance on the Seine River at dusk, nor is it about the dazzling spectacle of the Champs-Élysées come nightfall. Paris earned its luminary title during a different kind of light show. It was during the Age of Enlightenment, a period in the 18th century when the city truly shone. This was a time when Paris became the epicenter of education, philosophy, and learning. It was a beacon, a shining city on a hill, drawing in scholars, intellectuals, and innovators from across Europe and beyond. The radiance of Paris was not physical, but intellectual. Its light was the glow of ideas, of free thought and groundbreaking philosophies that would forever change the world. It was a time when the city was alight with salons, where philosophers like Voltaire and Rousseau would debate and discuss. A time when Paris became synonymous with progress, with the power of the human mind and spirit. This is the light that Paris is named for, a beacon of knowledge, a city illuminated by the power of thought and the pursuit of understanding. So when you stroll through the charming streets of Montmartre, or gaze up at the Gothic splendor of Notre-Dame, remember the true light of Paris. It's not just the glow of street lamps or the twinkling lights of the Eiffel Tower, it's the light of ideas, of knowledge, of progress. So when we say Paris is the city of light, we're celebrating its illuminating history. Did you know there's a river flowing beneath the streets of Paris? Yes, you heard it right. There's a hidden river, a secret vein of the city, flowing silently beneath the bustling streets and picturesque boulevards of Paris. It's called La Bièvre, a subterranean river that once meandered openly through the city, but was covered up in the 20th century for sanitary reasons. La Bièvre has a storied history. For centuries, it served as a life source, providing water for the city's inhabitants, powering mills, and even inspiring artists with its rustic charm. Its waters were once teeming with life, a vibrant artery pulsating through the heart of Paris. But as the city grew and industrialized, the river became a victim of its own success, a casualty of urbanization. Pollution from tanneries, dye works, and other industries that had sprung up along its banks turned the river into a health hazard. It was decided in the late 19th century to bury the river, a monumental task that was completed in the early 20th century. The river was encased in stone and concrete, hidden from view, but it continues to flow, a silent testament to the city's past. But, like a ghost, La Bièvre refuses to be forgotten. Today, there's a growing movement of Parisians advocating for the river's re-emergence. Uncovering the river would not only be a nod to the city's history, but could also serve as a natural coolant, a haven for wildlife, and a new recreational space for locals and tourists alike. Some streets in Paris still bear the name of this lost river, a subtle nod to its existence. And if you listen closely, in the quiet of the night, you might just hear the soft murmur of La Bièvre flowing beneath the city, waiting for its time to resurface. A city with a river underfoot, Paris never ceases to surprise, does it? While millions admire the Eiffel Tower, few know about its secret apartment. Nestled high above the city of Paris, this little-known hideaway was the private sanctuary of the tower's creator, Gustave Eiffel. The Eiffel Tower, an iconic symbol of France, was constructed between 1887 and 1889. It was a marvel of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity, and the crowning glory of the Paris World's Fair. But tucked away at its summit, nearly 1,000 feet above the ground, Gustave Eiffel built a secret apartment for himself. This wasn't a lavish penthouse suite. No, this was a simple, modest space, decorated with wallpaper and furnished with wooden cabinets, a grand piano, and a few chairs. It was here that Eiffel would retreat from the world, spending hours in quiet reflection, looking out over the city he loved. Eiffel's apartment wasn't just a place for solitude, though. It was also a venue for entertaining some of the most esteemed figures of the time. Renowned inventors, illustrious scientists, and even Thomas Edison, the inventor of the phonograph and the electric light bulb, were among the privileged few who received an invitation to visit Eiffel's lofty retreat. Today, the apartment remains a hidden gem in the Eiffel Tower, a testament to the man behind the monument. Visitors to the tower can peek into the apartment through windows, catching a glimpse of wax figures depicting Eiffel and his famous guests in conversation. It's a small, intimate snapshot of a bygone era, a secret history high above the bustling streets of Paris. So the next time you find yourself gazing up at the Eiffel Tower, remember the secret apartment at its summit. Imagine Gustave Eiffel, sitting at his desk, looking out over the city, lost in thought. Imagine the fascinating conversations that took place in that small room, the ideas shared, the friendships formed. Imagine the view from Eiffel's personal retreat, truly a room with a view. The Notre-Dame Cathedral is famous worldwide, but how many know about Emmanuel, its largest bell? The Notre-Dame Cathedral, a masterpiece of French Gothic architecture, houses a hidden gem, Emmanuel, the largest of its 10 bells. Weighing in at an impressive 13 tons, Emmanuel is no ordinary bell. She holds a special place in the heart of the cathedral and in the history of France. The story of Emmanuel begins in the year 1681, during the reign of Louis XIV. It was then that she was first cast, destined to become the voice of Notre Dame. However, her journey was not without trials. During the French Revolution, Emmanuel, like many other bells throughout France, was melted down to make cannons. But her story didn't end there. In the year 1867, Emmanuel was recast using the original mold and her unique sound was restored. This sound, a resonant F-sharp note, sets Emmanuel apart from other bells. It's a sound that has echoed through the streets of Paris for centuries, marking significant events and moments in history. Emmanuel's toll is not a daily occurrence. It's reserved for special occasions like Christmas, Easter, and national holidays. When Emmanuel rings, her voice, deep and resonant, infuses the city with a sense of solemnity and celebration. It's a sound that carries the weight of the past, the joy of the present, and the promise of the future. Over the centuries, Emmanuel has witnessed the ebbing and flowing of history, the changing of eras, and the transformation of Paris. She has told through wars and revolutions, moments of despair and times of triumph. Every ringing of Emmanuel is a reminder of the resilience and endurance of the City of Light. So the next time you find yourself in Paris, listen closely. You might just hear the distinctive toll of Emmanuel, and when you do, remember that you're not just hearing a bell ring, you're hearing the heart of Paris, the soul of Notre Dame. Next time you hear a bell toll in Paris, remember, it could be Emmanuel with her centuries of stories. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris lies a silent city of the dead. As we delve into the depths of Paris, we stumble upon the catacombs, an underground ossuary holding the remains of more than 6 million people. This subterranean labyrinth, with its walls of neatly stacked bones and skulls, is a stark contrast to the city's surface, known worldwide for its vibrant culture and breathtaking beauty. The catacombs of Paris were not always the final resting place for these millions. Their story begins in the late 18th century, when Paris faced a grave problem, literally. The city's cemeteries were overflowing, causing health issues and making burial space a scarce commodity. The city needed a solution, and it came in the form of the abandoned stone quarries that lay beneath the city. In a project of astounding magnitude, the remains from the city's cemeteries were exhumed and transferred to these underground quarries. The process started in 1786 and continued for decades. The bones were arranged in a meticulous and often artistic manner, creating walls and monuments of skeletal remains. In the heart of one of the world's most vibrant cities, this somber underworld serves as a chilling reminder of mortality. It's a place where the echo of the past resonates in the silence of the present. Today, the catacombs are open to the public, offering a unique journey through history and a stark contrast to the city's lively surface. But remember, the catacombs are more than just a tourist attraction. They're a testament to Paris's history, a silent witness to centuries of life and death. They're a part of the city's identity, a symbol of its resilience and its ability to adapt and evolve. So next time you find yourself strolling along the Seine or admiring the Eiffel Tower, remember that beneath your feet lies a silent city of the dead, a place where even the shadows have their own stories. In the City of Light, even the shadows have their own stories. Paris's metro system hides forgotten stations, frozen in time. They are the city's ghost stations, remnants of an era gone by. Imagine, if you will, a labyrinth of tunnels beneath the bustling city streets, where shadows dance on the walls and echoes of the past whisper in your ears. This is the realm of the ghost stations. These abandoned stations, once bustling with life, now lie silent and forgotten. They were closed for various reasons, some due to lack of use, some due to strategic planning during the World War II, and some have simply been left behind as the city evolved. But their stories remain etched in the walls, like forgotten chapters in the Book of Paris. One such station is the Saint-Martin, closed since the early 40s. It's an eerie experience to pass through it. The platform's empty, the tracks silent. Yet there's a certain beauty in this desolation, a haunting allure that draws you in. Then there's the Arsenal, another ghost station, repurposed into a training center for metro staff. The history of the station is still palpable, despite its new role. It's like a sleeping giant, waiting to share its stories with anyone who dares to listen. Perhaps the most intriguing of these ghost stations is the Porte de Lila cinema. Yes, you heard right, a cinema. This station has been transformed into a film set, playing host to numerous movies and commercials. It's fascinating how these forgotten spaces are given new life, becoming part of the cultural fabric of the city. These ghost stations are a testament to the passage of time, a reminder of the city's ever-evolving narrative. They serve as silent witnesses to the city's history, their stories intertwined with the heartbeat of Paris. Their presence adds a layer of mystery to the city, a hint of the unexpected beneath the familiar. So, next time you find yourself in Paris, remember that a ride on the metro isn't just a means of getting from point A to point B. It's more than that. A ride on the Paris metro might just be a journey into the past. New York isn't the only city graced with the Statue of Liberty. Yes, that's right. The city of love, Paris, is also home to a smaller version of this iconic symbol of freedom. Nestled on the Île aux Cygnes, a narrow artificial island on the River Seine, stands a quarter-scale replica of Lady Liberty herself, reaching a height of nearly 70 feet. This lesser-known sibling of the New York Statue of Liberty has been standing tall since 1889, just 3 years after her larger counterpart was unveiled across the Atlantic. The story behind her existence is as fascinating as it is heartwarming. She was a gift, not from the French to the Americans, but from the American community living in Paris to their host city. This Statue of Liberty is a gesture of gratitude, a symbol of the enduring friendship between two nations, and a testament to the American expatriates' love for their adopted city. Much like her sister in New York, she holds a torch aloft, but there's a unique twist. Unlike the original, this statue faces west towards her American sister, creating a transatlantic bond that's as symbolic as it is visual. Walking on the Île aux Cygnes, a serene island in the bustling heart of Paris, you'll find yourself enchanted by this surprising sight. The statue's location is fitting for her message, standing proudly in the middle of the Seine, visible to all who pass by, a beacon of freedom and friendship in the City of Light. Despite her smaller size and less grandeur location, this other Statue of Liberty carries the same powerful symbolism. She reminds us that liberty, friendship, and unity are not bound by size or grandeur, but are universal ideals that resonate in hearts and cities around the world. So next time you find yourself in Paris, take a moment to visit this hidden gem. Stand in her shadow, gaze up at her, and feel the bond between two great cities, two great nations. The Statue of Liberty, a symbol of freedom, finds another home in the heart of Paris. Our final surprising fact about Paris involves a daily ritual. There's something magical about the Eiffel Tower, isn't there? It's not just the towering structure that reaches for the sky, not just the intricate design, or even the panoramic views from its summit. No, there's something more. It's the shine, the gleam, the sparkle that catches your eye from miles away. Ever wondered how it maintains its luster day after day, year after year? Well, here's the little-known truth. The Eiffel Tower, an iconic symbol of France, undergoes a daily cleaning ritual. Yes, you heard that right. Every single day. It's a testament to the French dedication to maintaining their historic monuments, a commitment that doesn't waver, come rain or shine. But it's not just a few buckets of water and a couple of sponges. Oh no, this is a task of monumental proportions. Just imagine, the Eiffel Tower stands tall at 330 meters. That's about as tall as an 80-story building. Now picture cleaning that every single day. This Herculean task requires an astounding 4 tons of wipes annually. Yes, 4 tons. That's the equivalent of a small elephant. Can you imagine that? An elephant's worth of wipes, all to ensure that the Eiffel Tower continues to shine brightly, proudly representing the City of Light. But it's not just about keeping it clean. It's about preserving a symbol, a beacon that has stood the test of time. It's about ensuring that future generations can marvel at its beauty, just as we do today. It's about maintaining a legacy, a piece of history that tells a story of a city, a country, a people. So the next time you gaze at the Eiffel Tower sparkling under the Parisian sun or dazzling in the night lights, remember the daily ritual, remember the dedication, remember the love that goes into maintaining its beauty. Paris, a city that meticulously maintains its beauty daily for us and for future generations. In the past 20 minutes, we've unveiled a Paris that few know about. We've journeyed together through the city of light, unveiling secrets concealed in its cobblestone streets and high above its rooftops. We've found that the city is not just a place of beauty, but also of mystery, full of hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Remember the hidden river, the Bièvre River? Once a significant waterway, it now flows silently beneath the city's bustling streets, a forgotten relic of a bygone era. Its whispers echo through the underground, telling tales of a Paris that once was. And then there's the Eiffel Tower, the iconic symbol of Paris. But did you know about Gustave Eiffel's secret apartment at the top? This humble abode, far from the public eye, was where Eiffel would entertain esteemed guests, offering them an unparalleled view of the city he helped shape. A secret haven in the sky, it remains a testament to Eiffel's love for his masterpiece. We've also delved deep beneath the city, into the chilling yet fascinating world of the catacombs. This labyrinth of tunnels, lined with the remains of millions, is a stark reminder of the city's rich and often tumultuous past. A journey into the catacombs is a journey back in time, a unique exploration of Paris's history. And let's not forget the daily cleaning of the Eiffel Tower. Every day, a dedicated team scales the tower to ensure it continues to shine for all to see. It's a labor of love, a tribute to the city, and a testament to the pride Parisians take in their iconic landmark. So, the next time you visit Paris, remember, every corner holds a secret waiting to be discovered. Whether it's a hidden river, a secret apartment, an underground world, or even a daily ritual, Paris is a city that continues to surprise and captivate. And that, dear friends, is the beauty of Paris unveiled.